Hello everyone, this is Angelina Samadi, founder of Global Sister Circle and author of Overcoming the Two Roadblocks to Change. Today I'm going to do a video on meditation and how to quiet the mind. In the work that I do, one of the most common things I hear from people all day long is that I don't know how to meditate, or I can't quiet my mind, or I can't seem to find a way to fit it into my daily practice. And, I just feel so passionate about meditation because of how it has changed my life. And I just want everyone to experience the healing that I've experienced in my life, from my health, my relationships, my business, all from taking the time to sit still and do a seated practice daily. And so this concept of I have a busy mind, one thing we need to realize is that we all share the same human condition, and people have been battling this for thousands of years, and yet we don't need to battle it. It's something that we need to understand better in order to have more compassion for ourselves when we go into our meditative space. So the first thing to know is that our brain functions at different levels of brain waves. The beta brainwave state, high beta, is what we're in most of the time. And so when we first sit down and we're in high beta, we're not just going to be able to switch the mind off. It takes a little bit of time in order to slow it down and relax the body. It can take anywhere from 5 to 30 minutes, depending on how busy your life is, depending on your meditative practice. But another really important thing to remember too is that it's just like going to the gym. If you go to the gym and you were to do a single rep and say that your muscles hurt and go home, you're not going to get very good results. So it's the same thing with the mind. When we're bringing it back to our single point of focus, that's actually one rep. And it's an exercise. So literally we're going back in every day and we're building the muscle, we're becoming stronger, and we're able to focus. And why does this matter? Our world has become so incredibly busy that we have such a hard time even focusing and being present with the person in front of us who's speaking to us. Not only that, but when you are able to master focus, the yogis and the Buddhas have been telling this for thousands of years, which is that you are so much more powerful than you realize. And by harnessing your focus, you're harnessing your energy and your power. So the first thing to know is that you really have to be patient in the beginning with yourself. And it's essentially like training a puppy. The puppy's going to be running around. It's going to be hard to control. Same thing with the mind. We have to sit ourselves down and we have to tell ourselves to sit, stay. The body's going to want to get up and run because we're in a state of fight or flight, which is high beta again, right? But all of the healing that needs to be taking place in our lives, whether it's our body or our relationships or whatever it is actually taking place when we get into alpha, theta, delta. And this is where true healing can occur. So there are a couple of exercises that you can do, or I should say, there's an infinite number of exercises that you can do that can help with this problem of the busy monkey mind, as they say. And one of them, which I learned from Eckhart Tolle on his audiobook Gateways to Now, it's called Gateway of the Inner Body. And this was the first meditative practice that I learned about that allowed me to drop into my body. It was the first time that focusing on the breath didn't work for me. I had anxiety at the time and I was high anxiety. And so when I would focus on the breath, it literally made me feel more anxious. And so what I was able to do then is to tap into the body, the sensations of the body, which really took me into the present moment. So I'm going to go ahead and do a guided practice for you all so that you can feel the feelings and take this into your next meditative practice. So we'll go ahead and just close your eyes, and I'm just going to do a brief guided exercise for you. So if you haven't yet, just please close your eyes and rest your hands face up gently in your lap. Breathe deeply into the belly and allow it to expand fully. And let it out with a sigh. And now, without moving your hand or touching anything, I want you to ask yourself, is there any way I can know if my right hand exists or not? And you may feel a subtle sensation, maybe some tingling. There's this inner sense of aliveness in the body, and it loves to receive your attention. And as you fully inhabit your right hand, now include the left hand. And notice how the brain immediately slows down as the energy is now in the hands, moving through the body. And once you feel the hands fully, take your attention to your feet. And notice any sensations there. And gently bring the awareness up the arms, into the shoulders, down through the chest, abdomen, root chakra, and down your legs. And as you feel this sensation of presence, feel the body fully. The body loves to receive your attention. Sometimes we get so busy we forget this gift. And yet when we don't pay attention, it forces us to pay attention through illness and disease. And so honor and bless your body. Thank it. And thank the Creator, which is you. When you're ready, bring your awareness back to the room, into the place you're sitting, chair, couch, and you can open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed this little demonstration of the gateway of the inner body. This is something you can do with or without a guided instructor, with a meditation track. You can do it in silence, and it's a really good way to quickly bring yourself back to the present moment. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. I'm going to have a lot more videos like this coming up, and I would love to keep you in the loop and hear about your experiences. Blessings.